Hey, banana lovers! Today we're diving into the world of mischief, goggles, and bright yellow fun. That's right, we're building a 3D minion from Despicable Me. This tutorial is about to level up your 3D skills in the most despicably adorable way possible. First, we'll start off with a cylinder. This will act as his main body. Reshape the cylinder. Drag a semicircle. This semicircle will act as his head. Group these together and make them yellow. Make sure you resize these. Now for the eyes and the goggles. Take out a cylinder to resize the start of his eyes. Then take a sphere as his eyeball. Reshape these and then resize them. Put the sphere inside the eye. Then you can move this on top of his face. This is one of his eyes. You can group them if you need to make it easier. Duplicate it. And now that's his second eye. Later you can always ungroup these. Once you have ungrouped the eyes, it's time to change the color. The eyeballs will be black, and then the rims will be gray. For the goggle strap, make another cylinder and resize it. This should be able to almost fully envelop the head. Place it inside his body. Resize it so that it's flat. Move it up a bit so that it's right next to his eyes. You want the goggle strap to be flat so that it looks like that it's wrapping around his head. Now place it right behind his eyes. You can also move the eyes back a bit. This will give him a more authentic appearance. You can also recolor the goggle straps. We will get to that later though. Right now, just readjust the eyes so that it looks more natural. Now, we're going to add the arms. Take out another cylinder and then resize it. Increase all of the things on the right to max, including bevel and segment. Now move the arm up a bit so it's attached to his body. You can also rotate it so that it's pointing forward or outwards. This will give the minion a much more relaxed look. Rotate his arm to whatever degree that it feels natural looking in. You can also make it point such that he's raising his hand. Now duplicate it and then mirror it across the x-axis. This will give you his second arm, which you can move into place on his left side. Now that he has two arms, you can take a look at the minion. Wow, doesn't he look adorable? Now change the color of these arms to be yellow so it matches him. Now with the hands, take out another cylinder and make this resized to be smaller. This will fit onto the arm, so it's crucial that it's proportional to the arms. To make it a bit flatter because the cylinder will act as the minion's palm. Now for the fingers, just add more cylinders and increase all of the stats to max. This will make it rounder so that it looks more like fingers. Add these to the edge of your cylinder and rotate and resize them. Duplicate it so that you can have more fingers. Here, I made 3 fingers for the minion. group them all together. Select all 3 of them once you're finished adjusting the positions, and click the group. It will be much easier to use as a unit. And also, change the color to black. And move it up into position. You might need to rotate this as well. You can still change the length, or the width, or the height of the hand. Rotate the hand into position on the arm. Once it looks very natural, you can duplicate it once you are ready. Just copy it, press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and then mirror it across the x-axis again. This will create a second hand. Now move it across to the other side of his body. And once that's in place, you have both his hands on his arms. Wow, he looks so adorable already. We haven't even added his legs yet. We need his legs. So take another cylinder, and this time point it horizontally. Increase the stats to max again so it's round, and then resize it. You're going to need to make this pretty small. Now add a circle on top. This will be his foot. Add the sphere on top of the cylinder to complete his foot. And resize it a bit too. Group these together. And then change the color. We'll make it black. Now move it to the bottom of the minion. When your leg is adjusted into place, duplicate it. And then move it to the other side of his body. This looks a bit unnatural to me, so I think I'll add legs to him. Moving the minion up. Take the minion and move him up a bit. This will make room for the legs. And then take out cylinders. Reduce the size and make it fit onto the feet. Make it longer too. Now duplicate this so that it goes on the other foot. Great, now change the color to yellow or blue because he'll be wearing pants. Now move this back onto his body. His legs should attach onto his body. It's a bit too forward, so we'll move it more to the middle of his body. There. Wow, doesn't he look so adorable? It's time to give him clothes now. Add another cylinder. This will act as his overalls. Put it onto him like you're dressing him up. Just place the cylinder on top of him, as if it's a shirt. Increase the size of the cylinder too. Now we need to cut out the shape that he's going to be wearing it. We need to cut out the armholes for his clothes. And also, the color doesn't look quite right. We'll come back to that later though. Take out a square hole. This will act as the arm sleeve for the minion. We need to push this into his clothes and cut it in there. Do the exact same thing on the other side. So copy, and then mirror it across, and then move it to the other side. To cut these holes in, you select the hole, and then group it with his clothes. Hey, there we go. Looks great. Now do the same thing with the second one. Select his clothes, and then select the hole, and then group them together. Wow, look at those armholes. Looks really nice. Now change the color to be blue, because minions wear blue. Also, change the headband to be gray. It still doesn't look quite right, so I think we need to cut something else through it. add another hole so we can cut this into his clothes again. Move this whole box up a bit, and you can also rotate it slightly if you want. This will help making the hole. It gives it a more natural look. And you can also adjust the size and positioning. And obviously we need this on both sides. So once we're finished with this side, we're going to mirror it across. This needs a slight bit of adjusting, but once it's finished, his overalls will look fantastic. Once it's finally finished adjusting, we can mirror it across so that it can match for the other side. Just take it, and then you can mirror it across the dimension so that it can be repeating on the other side. Copy it first, and then press the mirror button. Move it across. Use the arrow keys for it to be more precise, or you can just drag it. Once it's in place, you can still readjust it if you need to. Or if it doesn't look right, you might need to mirror it again. Then take the object, and then cut a hole into the minion by selecting the object and his clothes, and then grouping them together like we always did. Like that, and now the second one. There. Wow, doesn't he look so much better already? He has armholes now. Now all we need is a smile on the minion. So take one of these round roofs, and then make it slightly smaller. Cruise it up into his face, and then we might need to rotate it too. Push it back a bit and change it to be red. Wow, look, he's so happy. Isn't he just so adorable? And there you go, a fully customized banana-powered minion, built entirely from spheres and cylinders in TinkerCAD. If you had fun, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more 3D madness, and let me know in the comments, should we build Gru next? See you soon, creators!